Well, howdy, folks. Hi, Ethan. How are you? It's Sunday.
Yeah.
We are here at our pad. Yeah, I just thought I would give a little tour because this it's got to be, of all the places I've ever stayed, has the biggest pool and the nicest pool, really. So I wanted to give you a little tour of life in the condo in Pattaya. Now, all throughout this, there's a lazy river that connects all of the different buildings. There's many buildings here and many different themes. Now, if you're on the here, you just come straight from your unit into the water, which is really nice. Unless you're on the, one of the higher floors, of course. But that's one of the things that makes this so nice. You just roll over and boom, you're in the water. Now this particular one is like a volcano that has two slides. One's really steep and the other one's not so steep. Now we're just testing out the camera here in the water. Let's see. Whoop. Hi. Try it, Mark. 1, 2, 3. When he hears that, he knows he's about to get dunked. You go underwater real quick.
Are you okay?
All right, we're going to show you around here, you guys. So this is one of our favorite places to stay. We've stayed here before. This pool is a big part of it. This place also has a gym, a lot of outdoor seating, and some barbecue places that you can do your own outdoor barbecuing here, which is kind of nice. The other thing they have is they have multiple decent playgrounds for kids inside. So, and then all of these are connected by these little walking bridges here. So we'll come over on this side and we'll look. I'm not going to go through the entire unit because this place is so massive. I think there's about 6 or 8 different main pool areas like this one. So this one has this with this type of thing spraying out there. We come over on this side. This used to be a swim up bar, but they don't really run it as a bar anymore, I don't think. They might during the high season, but we're not in the high season. And fortunately, even though it's not the high season, we have had very little rain, thankfully. And it's been very nice, like 29 degrees, 30 degrees. This is one of 2 ships they have inside this place. This is the closest to our spot, so this is the one we go to when we go to the ship. And then the ship has different slides. Tomorrow we're going to be heading off to Condo Island. We'll probably stay over there for a couple days. Like literally a 20-minute ride. You're in the widest of white sand beaches. You're in paragliding. You're in amazing beaches of all kinds. Like depending on what part of the island, part of the island has big waves. The other part has, flat. It's more like Bohol or Boracay. Not everybody wants waves. It's more of that Florida style. So we never run out of things to do in this building. Also connected to this building is multiple stores like 7-Eleven inside the complex and other restaurants and pharmacies, a cleaning place. Although the places are all equipped with cleaning, they have a cleaning place and dry cleaning even. So yeah, this sucker just goes on and on and on. I've never been able to do the entire complete unit, because I always almost get lost in here. But this is just as cool as can be. The kids love it here. Now the beaches in Pattaya are not the best swimming beaches, but when you go across to the island, they are. They're loaded with people swimming. How you doing, Ethan? You want me to take you?
Yeah, he wanted to
Okay, I'll take you. Okay. How's it going, Sunday?
Can we go in there?
Yeah, go down the slide. Let's see. Let's take a look at the slide. So yeah, we just enjoying ourselves. We went on Walking Street, did live streaming, went to Pattaya Beer Garden, went to live bands. There's so much to do in Pattaya. It's really almost never run out of things to do, especially if you're into golfing and other types of activities. Watching YouTube, I never watch it. I mean, I try my best not to watch it. But there's so many fighting things going on, and people being deported in the Philippines, people being persona non grata, and we all know the tragedy, what's going on with Barry, 3.5 years in jail. And I just think, what is going on with expats? Why is it always a bunch of shitty expats in the Philippines? We don't really see that here in these other countries. Like, I don't see shitty expats here. I mean, there's a few of them, they get in a fight or something. And then Malaysia, I saw nothing like that. Vietnam, we never see that. Why is it in the Philippines, it's always a bunch of Captain Save-A-Hos and guys fighting, guys trying to see who's got a bigger dick, and none of them can show anything, none of them can go anywhere, none of them can do anything but sit in their little room and bitch. And I don't get that. Why would you come to Southeast Asia and not get out there and enjoy life? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So many of them are scared to do anything too. It's like, I asked them, I remember when I lived in the Philippines, I would ask them, do you ever go to the beach? You ever go nightlife? Do you ever do anything? Oh no, we don't do that. And then of course all the women in the genre never do anything. They never show anything. They're scared. They're scared of what the poodle noodle might think of them. They have to hide. They have to sneak. I don't get it, man. I am totally at a loss when it comes to that. Are you okay with it? So, life is too short, I've only got 2 weeks left, and then I'm going to be gone for a long time in Europe and the Middle East. And I'm trying to just enjoy it, much as I can. And school starts in another week. We have 2 birthdays in the next week. We got a lot going on. And the last thing I've got time for is babysitting expats. So I think people should stop egging that on, stop encouraging it. Their life is so boring, they have to be glued to every word of a bullshit loser expat. I don't understand that at all. Anyway, this is Pattaya, Jomtien region, and one of many, many, many wonderful places you can rent there. They really pack a lot of punch into what you get for your money here. And then our unit itself is phenomenal. It's 125 square meters and very roomy, very nice. So we're very thankful for that. All right, we're just testing out the camera mainly. I'll upload this, but mainly we're just trying to test out our little water camera. And show some of our friends. What was the old goofball George Bush Sr. thing? A kinder, gentler expat. And we're number 997 in the 1,000 points of light. and all the rest of the BS the former CIA director said. You know, I'm so apolitical. I don't care. I think Donald Trump has been doing a great job economically. The money, the 401k, the unemployment rate, everything's been great. I think he's going to pay a big price for the Iran war in the midterm, sad to say. The checks and balances will definitely be back. But the rest of the Republican Party, oh my gosh, they're just filth. Bunch of cowards. Feel bad for Trump that he has to deal with that level of cowardice on a daily basis. And of course the Dems are now communists. They're embracing communism and socialism. And the government stores. I went to government stores in Russia in 1992, right after the wall collapsed. None of them had any merchandise on the shelves for years. Not sustainable. It's never worked. Every place that's tried it's been a total disaster. And now we're going to go do that again. Heaven help us if we become a socialist country, like even democratic socialist countries. I would name a lot of them. I can name a bunch in Europe, and you do not want to trade what we got for what they got. Believe me. Well, I'll just name one, and that would be Sweden. And I like Sweden. I've been there many times. You know, you're going to pay 60% of your income to taxes, minimum. You know, 57% plus other VAT taxes that are outrageous. You're going to pay literally 60 to 70% of what you make to the government. Is that what you want? Come on. Where's the incentive to even work hard? Alright, that's much politics I'm going to do. So from our little pad in Pattaya, I hope you enjoyed this little journey. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.